Hey, what's up guys, this is What a Geek. This is the next part in the Cave Story walkthrough. In this part, we are actually going to finish the main story of this game. Don't move on this thing. Heavy presses are trying to crush you, and you make it out very beautifully. You can save over here, which is what I'm gonna do, because I'm ballsy. And if you have all of these items, I believe the Iron Bond, the Booster 2 version 2.0. And I think that's it. And the tow rope, I believe. If you have all of those, you can get this last cave a little bit. If you do not have it, if you do not have one of these items, you get the normal last cave. But this is the last cave hidden. Now, the last cave hidden is actually one of the. Okay, that's why it's one of the most one of the worst little dungeons in this game. All your weapons drop to level 1, which for the Nemesis and the Spur means it's really good. But these guys are pretty easy. They take 6 damage to kill. But yeah, if you have the Spur, you're pretty much good. If you have the Nemesis, you're pretty much good as well. If you have the machine gun, you're kind of screwed if you've been using that extensively throughout your whole time here. You need the Booster 2.0 to get this, because you cannot make some of these jumps with the first booster. It's also it's pretty challenging. That red water actually hurts you, so don't land in that. And if you need to level up any of your weapons, you can get these little armed barrier things, which if destroyed, can I get my whimsical stuff? There you go. It pops open and some experience points come out, so yeah. There's another one in there. You need to be really ballsy if you want that one. Going up here. They give you a lot of health up, little hearts laying around, so they're pretty generous in this little area if you know what to do already. Yeep. Okay, I don't need those. Take. Over here. Go over here. Die. Shoot him. These upcoming parts really test your ability to use the booster to its full extent. So, button tapping, button holding, button maneuvering, whatever. Anything you can, that's not one of them. You need to be really good at maneuvering the booster if you want to survive. And trust me, you need this for the last little cave. Not little, it's actually really long of a dungeon. Eat! Up here, avoid him. Go over here. Here's a little mini-boss, the Red Ogre. He's not that hard. Just don't get hit, because he will do a lot of damage. Like so. Open over here, shooting him, jumping over, getting hit, and you kill him. So, take his little item, Medal of the Red Ogre. I don't even remember what that does. But let's level this up here. And back to the Spur. Okay. Over here. Go, go! I think these guys have more attack, but equal HP to the ones that you find in the Egg Corridor. Anyway, coming up here, you'll see there's a lot of heavy presses. Don't be scared, you can actually make this. But what you need to do is actually get a head start on them. So charge up your Spur and run like motherfucking hell. Seriously, run! You can get killed if you don't know what you're doing. And I mean it. Those guys will kill you immediately. I've gotten screwed over there so many times in the past. And in the past, I mean like yesterday. I'm kidding! Anyway, that was the end of the last cave, the hidden last cave. The normal last cave is actually pretty easy if you know what you're doing. Back on the balcony, you'll see that, yeah, these little mini-bosses that you fought in the bushlands. And, yeah. You'll also find little Igors. Okay, this helicopter is actually important for later, and that's, kind of helps out for the medium ending. Going in here, you see the prefab building. Nothing really important here. Stretching because I'm laying down pretty awkwardly. Life refilled. Going over here. Yes. Okay, he's developing the boost. This is Professor Booster's diary. He can come out with a version 0.8 and version 2.0. Could prevent some form of air propulsion as long as the survive. Version 2.0 will also be complete. Even more indispensable. Whoa! Actually, let me save. Game saved. Alright. And up here, there's an Igor. You know that boss you fought in the egg corridor? Well, he's back, and he's got with a vengeance. And he still takes a lot of damn hits. No, I don't want to level up my Nemesis. Okay. Those guys don't take any time at all to kill. But coming up here, if you can maneuver your way up well enough. Up here. See a lot of arms barrier-like things. Switch over to... Oh! God! That was bad. I just leveled up my Nemesis, unintentionally. All the way up to level 3. Good job, me. Nice. That's a lot of points. And there goes another one. I should really level up my fireball. So if you need these to be replenished, go up here. And you're warped back out here. I'm gonna level down my Nemesis here. Hit me. Avoid you, because you suck. I don't think I mentioned this, but yeah, I did actually. I'm retarded. Okay, switching over to the fireball. There we go. Level up, bitch. I am leveled out. So I think we're good here. We're good to health. So without further ado, let's go to the final battle. Well, not really the final battle. There's 4 final battles. Anyway, this first one, you'll see a familiar face here. So that you just read this little robot. No regrets about this happens. Prepare yourself. This is the first fight and final fight, technically, with Misery. Her strategy isn't that hard to figure out. She will shoot those little black balls, and when she takes enough hits, she will surround herself with those that block off any attack. You can also hit her bats back at her to gain health or missiles or whatever you need, experience, whatever your necessity is. She also will drop a block on you occasionally. Careful not to get hit by anything, because if you're using a weapon that can get downgraded, that'll happen most of the time. By most of the time, I mean all the time. Once her shield is gone, they dissipate into bats. So yeah. She's really not that hard if you have the spur. Watch this, dead. Oh, okay, never mind. She's invincible still. And dead. And she teleport. Teleport, Mario! Well, she's done. That's your first and final fight, technically, with Misery. The normal Misery. If you really need to use your life pot, do so, but that's really a bad idea. King's Table. It's the doctor. It's complete. Mega becoming enraged when we introduce the red flower as a form of medication. Its cause is rather simple. The red flower brings out latent abilities. Not only this, but it also contains a compound that destroys one's reasoning. And now I've successfully extracted and intensified it, which is this. The red crystal. And this red crystal, it works on humans as well. Haha! Amazing! Do you understand how extraordinary this is? You don't understand, do you? Well then, I'll give you a very special lecture now! And now, this is the Doctor. Your first fight with the Doctor is pretty simple. He will just shoot these things around. He will teleport around. And when he gets into a mid-air little section in a bit, once he takes enough damage, he will explode those little red balls. They don't hurt that much, but they still can downgrade your weapon if you're not careful. Spur works great with this, so does Nemesis, because he can get hit for a lot of damage. He doesn't drop any experience points, so I think you're good on either end. But if you get him down to enough damage, out of control, he becomes the Enraged Doctor. Now this is a little tougher, considering that he does a whole, I don't even know how much damage he does, but he does a lot more if he charges at you, so avoid that as much as possible. He can also teleport again, so keep in mind of that. He can shoot out those bats, which I believe you can shoot for yourself. Yes, you can. And he's dead. Blah! Wait. Blah! Batman, kill him! And he defeated the Doctor, but if you notice, the red crystal disappeared, and now, going up, there are still blocks leading up to someplace, so follow them up into black space. Hold it right there. Uh-oh. Stay away from the core if you care for this one's life. For a robot, you seem to have human emotions. You are different from the others who came here many years ago. To think that the new king would be defeated as someone as you. Even so, we'll make a deal. You can follow your doom with the island, or you can forget about everything here and leave. If you leave here right now, I'll guarantee your life. Otherwise... Huh? I won't let you escape. Who's there? Already forgotten your master's voice. Ha! The power of the red crystal is incredible. Even now I feel so alive. Although my body has succumbed, my consciousness is clear. It feels as if I have become a superhuman. Unbelievable. What's wrong, Misery? Is this form dreadful? Ah! Those are cheat death. Disappear! You can't be helped. Those foolish enough to forget their master need not free will. Misery, until the day you die, you will be my puppet. That's kind of creepy. I apologize for doing that voice, but I had to, because I'm retarded. Huh? And she turns back to a furry. Wait, what? I won't let you leave here alive. Now here's the boss of the Undead Core, also versus Sue and Misery. So, this battle is take 2, as I already mentioned. This battle is objectively not that hard. Just make sure you don't screw up. I already did that once. It wasn't that cool. If you want to farm for health, by all means, use Misery's enemies against her. So just keep destroying her enemies that she sends out. You can get health this way, and it's not that hard. But if you're really running low on health, use your life pot if you need to. But for now, I think it's time to attack the Undead Core. And now Misery's going for these. I should probably get rid of her first before I do anything. Where is she? Oh, there she is. This is me not really paying attention much. But, yeah. Still not paying attention. This is me doing bad. Misery, seriously, get out of here. Okay, back to the bats. To the past. To play the shit against suck-ass. Why am I singing that? This is a children's channel! Okay, farmer for health, avoiding the crap. Avoiding you, for one. For two, I'm trying to avoid you, but yeah. Misery out. Is she finally gone? Oh god, shoot the whoop. I'm probably gonna die here, so yeah. Yeah, there we go. At least I did. This is a lot less nerve-wracking than the first core fight. You destroyed the Undead Core. You win, technically. Now it's the point... Okay, helicopter's good to go. Fuel level sufficient, we can depart in time. Never thought I would be able to get back to safety and get back to the surface. I wonder if the kids are safe or not. And now, it's an earthquake. Something has happened to the core. Destroying the core means that you destroyed the island or it will stop levitating. Sue's back. Island's starting to collapse. At this rate, it's only a matter of time until this area collapses too. Anyway, we need to escape. Now run. You don't really need to run, but for now, hopefully you enjoyed this part of Cave's story. This is What a Geek, and I'm out.